It's pretty fantastic, Keane, to be honest with you. Like it's, we set up the musicals 20 years ago, as a way of generating dramatic engagement on the campus. We just wanted people to be part of the arts and to be, to sing and dance and to have fun and things like that. And it's one of those cliches about getting older. You really 20 years, where did that go? But we've had a lot of fun along the way. So it's exciting, and it's humbling, I suppose, in many respects, to have been a part of so many great companies and to have gotten to know so many great people along the way over the years. Lots of highs and lows, and our beginnings were very modest. We were in the old hall, which is now our beautiful. We've just refurbished it as a drama studio up in the foundation building. So the first few shows were very modest, I suppose, looking back on them now. But what the musicals actually did was generate a huge amount of activity on campus and a huge amount of attention to the arts. And actually, obviously, we're sitting on the lime tree now. I would always credit the MIDAS musicals with being a huge part of the Lime Tree story, because I think when it came to me trying to persuade the college to build a theatre and to have a theatre here, being able to point to the students and to the work that they did in MIDAS was a lovely piece of evidence, I suppose, in some respects, and it was a lovely connection to be able to say to the president at the time, well, look, this is what our students do. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a great facility to be a showcase for them? But yeah, they had very modest beginnings. We had one dressing room. We built all our own sets. There was some shows we only had 15, 16, and to have travelled from that to now, where Chorus Line, which is obviously taking the stage next week, has 40 in the cast, another 10, 15 in the crew, 10 in the pit. So there's nearly 70 people in the company. The show will cost 35, 38 grand, and that's we tried to make that back in the door. But if you'd told me 20 years ago that it would be of that scale, I would have laughed. Yeah. That was fascinating, because not only was it the first MIDAS show, but it was actually the first show in the theatre. So we obviously built the theatre, but before Mary Immaculate College established the Lime Tree Company, we, in terms of the Drama Society and the drama staff, we staged that first musical ourselves. So literally running in it was Greece, and running into that, all of the equipment in the theatre, in terms of the cloths, the lighting, everything, we took out of the boxes and we hung it up ourselves before we had any full-time staff here. We obviously have an amazing technical staff now, but before any of the guys started, we did all that ourselves, and everything went wrong. So we were here until 4 in the morning, about 6 nights in a row. There was one night the power plant downstairs kind of gave up on us. There was another night when we hung all the cloths and the curtains for the first time, and obviously they were exposed to heat and fresh air. All this dust started rising off them, and all the fire alarms went off. So I think we had to ring Mulgrave Street very quickly and say, look, Mary I is not on fire. It's okay. But God, yeah, that was an incredible thing. But what I remember most about that production of Greece 8 years ago now is just the way in which the people of Limerick and the college community came out to support us. We sold out the entire run. You couldn't get a ticket for love nor money. And I thought to myself, we're onto a good thing here. People want to not only support students who are doing good quality musicals, but people want to come to this venue, and people want to sit here and be comfortable and be entertained. So yeah, I look back on that with a lot of fondness and a lot of good memories, actually. Yeah, like a Chorus Line has never, as far as I'm aware, has never been performed in Limerick before, ever. People who know musical theatre, of which I kind of am one, but kind of not, will know Chorus Line very, very well. So the big feature number in it is One Singular Sensation, and it's the reason we chose it for this 20th anniversary is because it's about a bunch of young people who want to be actors, which of course so many of our students want to be. They love singing, they love dancing, they love being on stage. They'll get to entertain 4,000 people in here next week, but it's about coming of age, and it's about how, the passion, the commitment, the belief that they have in themselves and being on stage. So Chorus Line is absolutely perfect for them. And the music is incredible. We have a 10-piece band, 3 brass players, 3 reeds players. When the band kick in, we had a band rehearsal last Sunday. It's absolutely wonderful, so it is. And I think audiences will be surprised when they actually come to the theatre, that they will actually know a huge amount of the music in it. What I Did for Love, there's some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful songs. We've changed it a little bit because it's meant for 14 just actors, and we've actually integrated a company of 40 into it, so it's actually a dancing extravaganza. The show runs, it's about 90 minutes from beginning to end, and it does not stop. You were literally, I was watching a rehearsal last night, and I could feel myself being lifted off the seat with excitement. It's high octane, it's high energy, and just really wonderful music and fantastic performances. I think, audiences have been wonderful in terms of supporting us. Les Mis, Cat, Starlight Express. It's of that calibre as far as I'm concerned. So a fitting 20th birthday celebration,